Happy 11/22/22 anniversary of the coup that changed America. 1963, November 22nd in Dallas, Texas. Big deal, very big deal. That was what, 59 years ago, is that right? Holy cow, absolutely crazy. Before I got on the phone here, I turn on the phone and do all my recordings. Very professional studio I've got here in the rolling Volkswagen Digibug. Blue Volkswagen Beetle. Blue like the shirt. So before I got on, I got a recommendation. You know, on YouTube, if you follow people, you'll get recommendations. Hey, you should watch this based on your, you know, whatever you watch. And it was my video from yesterday that popped up in my feed. Did they not know it's my phone? I guess that's a good thing, because they're always listening to you. How many times has it, you've had a conversation, you're talking about a certain product, next thing you know, boom, you open Facebook. I don't have Facebook, but whatever. Open Twitter, open a website, and then boom, right there in the advertising, it's the exact item you just happen to be talking about. And you think, am I getting listening to? Am I getting listening to? Am I being listened to? Well, you do have a recording device. You do have a phone in your pocket that has video and audio. How do you know it's not listening to you? And then on the back end, building a profile and algorithm based on who you are, putting things in your face that they know you want to buy. They can predict your behavior. They know what you're going to do. You don't need the mark of the beast because they're going to have a CBDC and you have a phone. So you're pretty much you've locked yourself into the matrix already. How can you get out of that? Well, maybe you should look at Litecoin. Have you seen Litecoin lately? I'm not going to sit here and say I told you so, because it'll dump then, because I know how that works. And it's only 69, 70 bucks today. So it's not like it's game-changing money. It is game-changing money, but it's not like it's moved so much to the upside that, oh my gosh, your whole life has changed. No, that's a longer haul. It's a bigger picture. Litecoin will continue to outperform the other cryptocurrencies, and people are like, well, why is Litecoin moving up? Well, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, because you don't make sense, because you've been looking at cryptos that these clowns on TV have been pumping. Luna, Solana, what are the other ones? I don't even know. You know, you can't think of them because I don't pay attention to them. It doesn't even matter, because cryptocurrency affords us the opportunity to have money. Money that we can hold in our own possession. Money that we can use. That's useful. Like Litecoin, been running over 11 years, network's never gone down. All right, I'm not going to preach on it anymore. Go watch a prior video from, I don't know, in the last 2-3 years, and you'll know where I stand on Litecoin. It's the right coin as a means of exchange, as Bix Weir says. It is sound money for the digital age. Oh, and by the way, I've got my Litecoin watch on. Boom, right there. I don't know, you can see it. I want to Harry Houdini myself. You're going to have to look at it like that. Litecoin, baby. You can get these watches at coinvigilante.com. I believe I have a link to that website in the description below. It's hot. It's 50 degrees out. This is ridiculous. I'm going to take this off. And then I can cool off a little bit. Holy cow. Ridiculous. All right. Let me finish this rant. So, coinvigilante.com. I mean, these are nice watches. They really are. I've got the Shadow Edition that I just received that, and it's pretty sweet too, man. They have different varieties of them. The first run, they're limited. I think there's 750 of each, and they're all numbered on the back. So it's, it's kind of a cool thing. And with the Litecoin on it, it's really neat. They have Bitcoin watches too. Now they have ladies' watches, not just men's watches. So go check them out. I think they got a Black Friday sale going on, maybe if not now, but soon. And you can get a discount on the watch and have some good deals out there. It's worth it. Carlos and Hannah are great people. Coinvigilante.com. Go check it out. Get your watch. Looking for a gift? Want to spend some Litecoin? There you go. I went today at the local deal. There's a place, you know, they have items that go in and out. And then anyway, I went there, I spent a little Litecoin. Usually I pay in cash at the local dealers, you know, and but, you know, I thought, I'm gonna pay with Litecoin today. Got the Litecoin card, kind of cool. And just gives a, you know, shows the use case that you can use it. I mean, some of these other things, you got to think, I know it's not Litecoin directly. I know you're not paying peer-to-peer, but the thing is, it bridges that gap between the current Vampire system and the new system. So you're still using the Visa network, but you're able to take your Litecoin and spend it anywhere through the Visa network. Now, there's other ways to do that. I mean, the Flexa network, it's, you know, building. You can spend it peer-to-peer. That's the best way. You can just send it. But until then, you've got ways to do it. And you should be doing it. And then go replace it. So if I spend, you know, half a Litecoin today, I need to go out and buy a half a Litecoin and take it off the market. Because we want to keep those out of the hands of exchanges, out of the market. Don't leave the Litecoin chips in the Vampire Casino. Take them out. Use them because you can use them anywhere, not just in the casino. They're universal. So it's important to do that because that's what is probably making the price run up right now in US dollar terms, because all the exchanges weren't holding Litecoin. Binance said they are. And I think they've proven it. But other ones, a lot of them aren't. Zero. FTX had zero Litecoin. It's not there. There's only so much Litecoin to go around. So if you take it out of the market and put it into your own wallet, it's not available for them to manipulate and to use. And at some point, that crushes them. It's just like silver. They play the paper game, this derivative game, but when you start taking possession of that silver and actually physically taking it away and putting it in your possession, and if we all do that, it's all decentralized and it's not one place that they can go after and attack, they lose. See, they lose at that point. That's the whole rigged game. The fact that you don't know how much is out there and they just keep leveraging it up and lying to you. Don't let them get away with it. Take possession of your stuff. That's how you win. So anyway, yeah, Litecoin's looking good. I talked yesterday about the parities, the pairings between like Litecoin and Digibyte. I kind of watched that because I like both coins. They're both not going to be securities. They're both proof of work. They're going to last, be around forever. Digibyte's been around for, well, coming up on, what's next year? 9 years. Next January, I think. 9 years it's been around. I mean, that's pretty good. Having a network running for 9 years. And Litecoin's over 11 years. So, I mean, hey, right today I saw you can get 10,000 Digibyte for one Litecoin. And that's because Litecoin's strengthening. It's strengthening against outpacing all the other cryptocurrencies. But I've looked at it historically. That's pretty good. I mean, it's gotta come down at some point. Now, Litecoin's very strong and, you know, it's been held down for a long time. It may just explode and it goes to 20,000 to 1. I doubt that because historically it just hasn't really done that. Because at some point, you know, it's going to pull Litecoin. The fundamentals of Litecoin will bleed over into other fundamental coins that are fundamentally like Litecoin. That's just my theory. So you'll see Digibyte get pulled up. You'll see a Vertcoin get pulled up. Not so much because the volume's not there, but the supply is limited. Just like Litecoin, there's only 84 million Vertcoin. Just doesn't have the network energy and effect behind it. And Digibyte's got more of that. But I think it's what, 250 Digibyte to one Litecoin, as far as the actual amount that can ever exist. And you're getting 10,000 Digibyte for one Litecoin. I mean, that's like the only time I might want to get rid of my Litecoin, you know, for something like that. Because, I mean, if you think about it, okay, let's just play this out. Right now, I did this, I talked to somebody else, talked to some other people about this earlier. It could go 15,000 to 1. One Litecoin to 15,000 Digibyte. I mean, it very well could. But let's just look at it this way. Right now, you can get 10,000 Digibyte for one Litecoin. All right. If you've got 10 Litecoin, you're getting 100,000 Digibyte right now. Okay? If it goes to what it did in the last bull cycle, Digibyte goes to 15 cents. It went a little higher than that. Let's just say it goes to 15 cents again. Right now, it's under a penny. It goes to 15 cents again, and you have 100,000 of them. It's $15,000. $15,000. What did it cost you today? 10 Litecoin, and let's say it's 70 bucks a piece right now, $700. So today you're taking $700 in Litecoin, getting 100,000 Digibyte. If Digibyte goes to 15 cents, that $700 just became $15,000. And I mean, when you look at those ratios, when Digibyte reverts, to the, the Litecoin, it doesn't even need to revert to that pairing. Yeah, if it goes to that in price, it's $15,000. But what happens is, at some point, it's going to revert and Digibyte will catch up. And I've seen Digibyte at almost like 1,500 to 1. So when you think about that, you take 10 Litecoin, get 100,000 Digibyte. Then it goes to 1,500 Digibyte to every Litecoin. What's the math on that? I don't even know. What do you get? How many Litecoin do you get? 75? I'm just throwing it out there. I should add it up. Let's just do the math real quick. So I know it's a lot. It's a lot. So if you have 100,000 Digibyte divided by 1,500 at that point, yeah, you get 66.666666 Litecoin on a 10 Litecoin investment, 6.5 times. I mean, but that's what can happen. And see, you're just looking at one coin over the other. And the thing is, if you like Digibyte, it's like, okay, I'm stuck with my Digibyte for a couple of years until it reverts. And it'll come down. I mean, it will. I mean, it could shoot to 15,000 to where those 10 Litecoin bought you 150,000 Digibyte. But it will correct. It always has in the past. And so those ratios, when they get out of line, that's when it's like, wait a minute, this thing's worth a heck of a lot more. It's just like gold and silver. What do you mean I can get 110 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold? Give me it. And then it reverts and it can go to... it could go to 8 to 1 at some point based on what comes out of the ground. So you look at the things that are out of whack, because they're not going to stay out of whack long. And that's, you could probably make some trades doing that. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm speculating, but it's something interesting to look at, especially when a coin is strengthening. You can use that strength to pick up coins that are weak, but you know that at some point will be strong and will be around for a long time. Would I be doing that with Solana? No. Would I be doing that with, I'm not even going to call out that, because then I'll get a lot of hate, baby. I'll get a lot of hate, and I won't talk about that coin or that token. Yeah. Luna, you could do it with Luna. Could you do it with Polkadot? Could you do it with, I don't know, whatever, Matic. A lot of people like Matic. I'm just like, I don't like centralized projects. Yeah, it could do well, but I want a proof of work coin. I don't want to be stuck holding Matic. I don't feel good about it. First of all, it's an ERC20 token. That's on the Ethereum blockchain. I really don't want to be stuck holding anything on the Ethereum blockchain. I want something that's got its own network. Would I feel bad be holding Doge? I don't not like it, but I'd rather have something of a finite supply that's proof of work. So, Digibyte, I'm good with. I'd be like, I'm fine holding that Digibyte for a couple of years if I have to make before it reverts. That's fine. Litecoin is the #1 coin, though. It is the best cryptocurrency, the most undervalued still cryptocurrency out there. Digibyte's getting close, though. Being pretty undervalued. Not going to talk anymore about that stuff. You got to do your own research on that and think about it. And, those are just things that I'm seeing happening now, and I wanted to kind of throw it out there. Might get you thinking about the coins and how to look at the coins, what's valued, overvalued, undervalued compared to other coins, because we're moving into this new digital age. I mean, you start looking at dollar denominations. Oh, it's worth this many dollars, that many dollars. Got to look at it from the standpoint of what things are going to work in the new digital age. And you don't want to be stuck in their system with CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. You want to have those coins that you can actually use and you can transfer to other people, and they're going to be around in 10 years. And you don't want to be holding something that's like, well, might not be around. It might go under. FTT token, yeah, I'm going to put all my wealth in that. Gone. You can't do that kind of stuff. You got to look at what's been around for a while, and if you're comfortable with it, that's still a risk. I mean, because it can go up, Litecoin, $400 all the way down to 40, 90%, 95%, whatever it is. So you've got to be comfortable with that. You got to have that kind of risk tolerance. But I know that it's the digital age. We're going digital. We need digital money that's sound, just like gold and silver have been for centuries and thousands of years. We need that for the future. And I don't want to look at coins that have been around for a year, 6 months, you know, that they've fundraised, they had an airdrop, they had a, you know, whatever you call it, ICO, they've got a company that manages it. No, I want something decentralized, something that can stand on its own, something where the founder, the person who created it, can dump all of his coins and it doesn't affect the market, and can continue to still work on it without anyone worrying that, oh my gosh, they're going to come after him because he's running the show. Well, guess what? He's not. No. Everybody's contributing to the decentralized blockchain that is Litecoin. And there is no one person, no founder, no CEO who's holding all the coins that the government will go after. No, it's completely decentralized. And that's a good thing. So those are the kind of projects I look at. Digibyte is Jared holding all the, you know, all the coins, you know, 20% of the Digibyte supply? No. He had to mine it just like everybody else. So it was, you know, everybody had an opportunity to mine it. It was a fair launch. And those are the coins you want to look for. And that's why I talk about the coins I talk about. So, all right. Supposed to be some big things happening this week. Hard telling. There might be some repercussions from all the crypto stuff. But in the midst of the darkness of the market, there is a light. And you know what it is. It's the lighthouse that is Litecoin. So pay attention to that. There's a reason why Litecoin is outperforming the other coins. Yeah, it's going to have a pullback. I mean, you know, it doesn't go straight up. So you got to be prepared for that. You know, it goes to 70, it could go back to $62 or something, you know, 65, whatever it is. But the thing is, the overall trend is up. It will continue to be up until next year. The halving is like August-ish. I think Litecoin is going to have a peak before that. And I've said it. I said it's June 17th. 2023, that's when Litecoin is going to peak. In the intermediate, you know, 4-year cycle before the halving, it'll have a pump and pump up before the halving actually occurs. And I'm putting a date on it, and it's June 17th, 2023. So we'll see if I'm right. I don't know. Just by looking at stuff in my gut and instincts, and I trust myself. So, you know, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to throw it out there. Come back and look at this and say, wow, he was wrong. But that's what I'm saying right now. And so far, we're on track. You know, Litecoin is going to continue to strengthen for the next 7 months. All right. Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Hope you trust yourselves. Always trust yourselves. I'm just trying to throw out some nuggets out there that you can take and run with. And if they feel right, do some research on it and follow your gut. Follow your instincts. All right. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Always, always, always trust yourself.